If you're a female artist posting reels and TikToks every week and feel like nothing is moving, don't worry, you're not doing anything wrong. The whole game has just quietly shifted. And I think what's coming next might be the biggest opening female artists have had in over 10 years. My name is Tanya and I run a music marketing agency for female artists, and I've worked on campaigns for artists such as Charlie XCX, Rina Sawayama and Dove Cameron. I want to walk you through what has just changed, why most people are about to miss it, and how you can make it work for you. Let me be real with you. I talk to female artists every single day, through my agency, through one-on-one sessions, through DMs and emails, and I hear the same thing. I'm posting constantly, my content's good, but nothing's changing. I get it, because most of what you've been told about music marketing was built for a game that is currently over and we should no longer be playing. Post 3 times a day. Jump on every trend. Just stay consistent. That advice wasn't wrong. It's just built for an era that's already over. And most female artists haven't noticed that yet. Let's take it back to the blog era. Tumblr, SoundCloud, WorldStar. It was chaos, but it was alive. Nobody really had to fit the mold. Lana Del Rey sounded nothing like Odd Future. Lorde felt nothing like Frank Ocean. Grimes felt nothing like Solange. That was the whole point. Back then, the internet rewarded one thing and one thing only, being unmistakably you. And then, the platform stopped being neutral. The algorithm starts picking up what gets seen and what gets buried. So artists just stopped making music for people. Instead, they started making content for algorithms. And here's where it got worse for female artists specifically. The algorithm era rewarded volume. Post constantly, be everywhere, never stop. And that quietly punished female artists. You already started with less reach, less playlisting, less opportunities, less being taken seriously, and less of the machine behind you. So when you play the volume game, you're playing on a field that was never truly level. However, this takes us to now. The internet is shifting yet again. This time, it's the biggest opening female artists have seen in 10 years. Here's why. Instagram has just announced something that most people scroll past. Accounts that mostly post other people's stuff. Reposts, recycled trends, clip compilations. These accounts are going to stop getting recommended to people that don't already follow them. And they're not stopping at Reels. That goes for images and carousels too. And I don't think people get how big this truly is. For 10 years, the internet has completely rewarded repost culture. Reaction pages have been blowing up, clip accounts blew up. Whole careers have been built on riding on the backtails of someone else's viral moment. That is finally ending. The platforms are pretty much saying it out loud. They're done with distribution-first growth. They now want identity, originality, real audiences, actual relationships with fans. And for female artists, this is not a threat. This is an opportunity. This is an opening. Because who's better at building identity and community than female artists? Have a think about that. Okay, so here's what I tell every artist that I work with. 3 shifts. Not next month, not after your next release, today. And the third one is the one that almost everyone skips. It's also the one that actually builds your career. Shift 1. Stop playing the volume game. Start playing the identity game. Scrap the calendar that's telling you to post 3 times a day. Replace it with one question. Does this post make someone feel like they know me? In the identity area, one post that allows people to feel connected to you is better than 10 posts that just fill the feed. Shift number 2. Stop optimizing for the algorithm. Start optimizing for people. The 2026 algorithm rewards originality and it rewards retention. Stop reposting other people's sounds. Stop following trends that have nothing to do with you or your audience. Make that thing that only you could make. Your worldview, your taste, your perspective, your humor, your story. I see way too many female artists posting things that could have been made by anyone. A pretty photo, a trend, a behind the scenes clip with absolutely no story behind it. That's algorithm era thinking. Identity era thinking is one test. If I deleted my name from this post, would people still know that it's mine? And finally, last but not least, shift number 3. Stop chasing virality and start building a world. The artists truly winning in 2026 aren't just dropping songs. They're building worlds. And what does that mean? They've got lore, they've got inside jokes, they have a visual brand that you can recognize in half a second. They're not just making content, they're building a place that people want to live. Look at what Zara Larsson, for example, has been doing with Midnight Sun. This is not just an album, this is a whole aesthetic. The visuals, the colors, the world that she's invited people into. You didn't just stream it. You didn't just like the videos. You stepped into it. That is the model for 2026, whatever your genre, whatever your size. So yeah, this isn't just a theory. Look at who also is breaking through right now. Take Olivia Dean. She definitely didn't break through just by posting more than everybody else. Nor did she do that by chasing virality. Olivia Dean's success can be attributed to talent and building a world that invited people in. The vintage soul aesthetic, the warmth, the timelessness, the classic silhouettes, the styling, the way every single marketing touchpoint of hers feels intrinsically and authentically her. You don't just hear an Olivia Dean song, you truly step into her world. This is the same thing with pretty much every single artist that's having a big moment right now. None of them won by chasing the algorithm. They won by being so specifically themselves that nobody could copy it. And to be honest with you, I've watched artists make the same shift for themselves, away from volume, towards identity, and the same thing happens every single time. The engagement gets deeper, the fans get louder, and it stops feeling like you're pushing a boulder uphill. Less content with more identity beats more content with less identity every single time. Let me take you back to where we started. Female artists are not ready for what's coming in 2026, but flip it round. What's coming is better for you than anything we've had before. The algorithm era punished you for not having the same machine as male artists. The identity era will reward you for having the one thing that no one can copy: your identity, your perspective, your story, and your world. So the artists who move early are going to own the next era. And the ones still playing the 2024 game, posting more, chasing trends, praying for viral, they're going to keep wondering why it keeps getting harder every single month. You don't need more content, you need more identity. That's the whole shift. And it starts today. Okay, and if you're sitting there thinking, I don't really know where to start and I don't know how to apply this to my music or to my career, that's exactly the part where I come in. I work with a small group of female artists one-on-one at a time. So before we hop on a call, I need to get a read on you. A quick read on where you're at, what you're building, what you're stuck with, and why. So if you want that, there's a short form linked right below in this video. Fill it out, tell me about your music, tell me about what you're working on. And if it feels like genuinely the right fit, I will get back to you personally and we will set up a call. And if something just shifted in terms of how you view your own content, hit the subscribe button. I'm Tani, I run a line agency and I work with female artists on a daily to help with all things marketing, social media, building a brand, and building a successful and sustainable career in the music industry. I break down what's actually working in music marketing for female artists. No bullshit, no theory, no recycled guru nonsense, just what I actually see working. And let me tell you one thing before I go. This space is always going to be changing. The platforms, the algorithm, all of it's constantly going to keep moving. I'll keep pulling it apart and showing you what actually works as it does. So if you'd rather stay ahead of it rather than playing catch up later, hit subscribe. Talk soon.